Everybody in the house tonight, come on now. Non-discreet, my style is chic. We all family, meet and greet. Stand up, don't recline your seats, cause I'm about to take you behind the beats.
Kevin Parker said that when people from the opposite extremes get together, interesting things happen.
A funny thing to say coming from a one-man band, right? I mean, isn't Kevin Parker the one man behind the one-man band, Tame Impala?
The very one. He's kind of like a rock doc, reviving rock.
Was rock ever dead, though?
Guess that's the point of Tame Impala. It's not one genre killing another, it's them learning to live together and grow.
That's a big step, though, changing things up.
For real. And in 2015, Kevin Parker and Tame Impala are about to take it. It's easy to see where Tame Impala's first two albums came from.
A garage?
Pretty much. Kevin grew up in Perth, Australia, kinda lonely, kinda depressed.
But he's surrounded by music. His dad's a guitarist, well, an accountant who plays in a cover band, and his brother plays drums.
He thinks about being a musician himself, but
if you do music as your job, it won't be mysterious and fun anymore. It'd be work.
While Dad's into classic rock, Kevin's older bro is into the new hotness.
Hello, grunge. Hello, Silverchair.
The sound of the 90s.
I'm afraid, try to be different. Walk at a different.
Silverchair, who are also from Australia, captured the sound of the moment perfectly.
Big crunchy guitars, big honking drums, and big gloomy, complicated emotions.
It's huge, loud music about real feelings, like singer Daniel John struggles with anorexia and the feeling of being, well, different.
And I mean, fair enough, because the guys in the band led a not usual life.
Yeah, they had their first #1 single when they were 15, and by 17 they were touring the world, opening for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
While they're still in high school. Wild. Back in Perth, Kevin loved it. He was like, whoa, these guys are teenagers playing.
Oh man, you don't have to be a 30-year-old to do this.
He starts spending all his free time recording music, playing all the instruments.
Doing what Silverchair did, putting all of his complicated feelings, loneliness, isolation, depression into heavy, bluesy, fuzzed-out guitar music.
It's grungy, but it's also a bit psychedelic.
Exactly. Music that altered your consciousness. Music to lay on your back and listen to while you look at the stars.
Wondering if somewhere out there are lonely aliens in lonely alien garages playing lonely alien grunge.
He releases some music himself, and not long after, signs a record deal.
And blows way up, huge, like tour the world huge. But
it's hard to tour when your band has just one guy in it.
You need people to play all the different instruments.
He gets some guys from another local band and is like,
hey, do you guys want to go be rock stars with me and tour the world and stuff?
And they're like, sure.
Tame Impala released 2 albums called Inner Speaker and
Lonerism.
But as Kevin tours the world with his friends, the lonely loner guy starts to get a bit less lonely.
If you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to run far, you run as a team.
For a while, he settles in the City of Lights,
Paris, where he's about to meet 2 heroes of his without knowing it.
Have you heard Daft Punk's here?
Really? Daft Punk is in the house?
For Kevin, this was a big deal. He discovered Daft Punk as a kid. It wasn't grunge, okay, but their music stuck right in his brain. That was Daft Punk, by the way.
Daft Punk's dance music isn't strictly psychedelic, but it also alters your consciousness.
They use repetitive electronic loops to get your booty wiggling on the dance floor. Music to lose yourself to, dancing, moving.
Which isn't a new thing. Dancing yourself into a trance to hypnotic music goes back forever.
Like Sufi whirling, or the healing dance that the Sun people of Southern Africa do, where they believe if they dance long enough, they can become a star and visit their friends in the sky.
That's all in Daft Punk too, and Kevin is like, whoa.
Which brings us back to 2015.
Working on his 3rd album.
It's going to be different, a big step, but
I'm not afraid of mixing genres inside an album. I finally have the courage to do it.
It's got grunge, it's got that psychedelic feeling, but it's also got Daft Punk, electronic, pop, and R&B.
It's not lie down and stare at the stars lonely music.
It's get up and go dance with your friends music. His audience is surprised.
In a very good way.
Currents, his 3rd album, is a big hit.
He was being faithful to the spirit of psychedelic music. Like the Beatles or the Doors, rockers from the 60s and 70s who opened their minds to jazz, or electronic, or Indian music to open their sound.
music work by mixing it up, making a new kind of psychedelic pop, while keeping the mystery his dad warned him he'd lose alive.
Today, everyone wants to collaborate with Tame Impala. Rihanna, Kanye, Lady Gaga, Travis Scott, and Kali Uchis too.
Not so lonely anymore, because if you look behind the beats,
All music is related.
We are family. Yes, sir. Everybody in the house tonight, come on now. Non-discreet, my style is chic. We all family, meet and greet. Stand up, don't recline your seats, cause I'm about to take you behind the beats.